It's a chilly evening in March. Players from all across the state of Rhode Island get together, throw on some cleats, and play a match of football. They all play under one crest, Providence City FC. It's a local club in the state of Rhode Island that has players from all across the board. Guys who have played at the college level, the pro level, and in different countries across the world. So who are these guys that call themselves the Rogues? House Enterprise is here to document the life and season of Providence City FC. Introducing Come On, You Rogues.
I'm Jason Rigo. I'm the owner of the club, player, manager, you name it, jersey designer. From East Providence, Rhode Island, and then spent the other half of my life in Seekonk, Massachusetts.
My name's Emmy, center mid. Been a part of the Rogues for about 3 years now, from here in Rhode Island.
My name's Kyle Teixeira. I play left wing. This is my second year on with the Rogues.
Hi. Hey, what's going on? Justin Freitas here. I'm Tyler Freitas, obviously from Pawtucket. His younger brother, Pawtucket, and grew up my younger years in North Attleboro.
Hi there, Evan Rosa, Rehoboth, Massachusetts, midfielder, kind of slash defender. I've been with the club since 2017 now.
Alejandro Restrepo. I'm from here, from Central Falls, Rhode Island, born and raised. You can see right behind you that big prison. This is where I grew up playing football. I've been a part of the club since the inception. I was one of the first year guys here, so I've been, I would say 7, 8 years, as long as we've been around. I'm usually center back, right back, coach, utility man, wherever they need me.
Name's George Gill from County Cork in Ireland. I've been with Providence City for about a year and a half, close to 2 years now, since graduating Brains University in 2020. I play as a centre midfielder.
Hi, I'm Isaac Enking from Providence, Rhode Island. I am an attacking midfielder slash box-to-box. In my position with the Rogues, I'm just a training player. I'm currently a professional soccer player, but I'm looking for a team now. So just to be a part of training with this team is truly a blessing. So yeah, just keep on going, Rogues.
So now that you met some of the players, let's learn how this club even started. Here's the history by founder Jason Rigo.
So started back in 2015. Tristan Lewis got a bunch of our old teammates together. We used to play together at East Providence Sports, Fairfield Tree Hall. And then we just got together. We were kind of a mixed group in the beginning. We had good players, and then we had kind of guys that couldn't really compete with the higher ups and the higher level D1s. So eventually we got a little tired, wanting to compete at a higher level. And we kind of split, made an A and a B team essentially. And this is where we are today. We have some of the finest in Rhode Island here, turning on the pitch and in each and every one of our games.
Like Jason said, it's a competitive roster, and they've built a community, a soccer community, in the state of Rhode Island.
I think we're a hard-working bunch. I think we're a team that's going to come fight every game. We're going to put a lot of work on off the field. We got guys, again, we saw about 5 guys in the gym this week putting in the off-season work. But I think on the field, we're going to be a nitty-gritty team that's going to fight every ball, every 50-50. And we got some explosive guys up top that can put the ball away. And again, we're here to win championships. So
I mean, we got some ballers, right? We got some guys who've played at the pro level. We have guys who have played for, different national teams. We got a couple guys who played for Puerto Rico. We got some kids all the way from D3 to D1. And we got some kids who never played college, right? Who just enjoyed playing soccer and football in general. I think we got a good mix of older guys, right? I'm 35, we got a couple guys at 36, 37, 38, and then we bring the young kids in, and it's a combination of, slow it down a little bit while the young guys are speeding it up. So I think we've developed a brand to be a hard-nosed team. I think the older guys bring that edge, and then you got the young guys who just bring the finesse, man, and just making guys look like suckers on the soccer field. And I enjoy that. I enjoy that a lot, watching those guys play.
Yeah, so far I just seen guys with tons of talent, but most importantly, tons of hard work, Talent can only take you so far, so just to see these guys put in the work day by day, it's truly what I like to see, At the end of the day, it's not going to be the talent ones. The talented guys got to you know, be able to take that path. But it's good. At the end of the day, it's going to be the hard workers. So to see these guys work hard is truly, yeah, it's fun. It's fun to watch.
Quite good. We have a lot of fast guys. I think we're kind of going through a bit of a transition period. There's been a lot of guys that have been at the club for the last 10 years or so, maybe even longer, that have built the ground, or from the club up from the ground up. So it's kind of, as they're pushing on, it's up to us younger lads to kind of take the reins and keep the club going.
I mean, our squad's great. Some like to criticize us, say we don't have the best team on the pitch, but we always find a way to win. And I think that comes with a nice balance of we got grinders, we got talent, and I think that meshes together well, and we have a complete team on the pitch. And that, like I said, guys like the Freitas brothers, right? High talent, they played for Revolution Academy. So you got grinders like me and Matt Lee, and we're doing the dirty work. We're basically the water carriers for those guys. And honestly, if I go through my whole roster, I'm pretty happy to have every one of them on the team.
Are you sold on the Rogues yet? Well, how about Isaac Anke, a local Providence kid that has already performed at the national level for Puerto Rico, and of course at the MLS for the New England Revolution and Columbus Crew.
I was a homegrown with New England Revolution. Spent some time here, spent some time there, about 3 years, and then moved on to Columbus Crew, won a championship there this past year. It was such a blessing just to be part of that team and you know, be a champion. You know, not everybody gets to be a champion, so just to be a champion was such a blessing, like I said. But now I'm currently looking for a team right now, so yeah. It's been such an honor to just be out here with the guys and you know, get to meet the new guys and see these guys work day by day and just work hard.
The Rogues also have the Freitas brothers. Justin and Tyler are soccer royalty in New England, and they've been part of the club since almost the inception.
Been with the Rogues since basically the beginning. It's been a great experience, you know. All the guys have college level experience, you know, played overseas, a bunch of us. And, you know, we've basically won almost all of everything there is to win around here in Massachusetts and Rhode Island. And, you know, we want to keep it going. We have some goals throughout New England and nationally. And it's just a good place for the guys to come play in between college, in between, you know, whatever adventure they're taking on.
I'm a right back, a little different. I'm actually a defender, unlike him who doesn't defend at all.
Always defending.
Never defending. My experience with the Rogues, I mean, I've been playing with these guys since I was 15, 14 years old. I grew up with these guys. This is where I kind of learned how to play. So,
learn how to play here.
It's been a good experience. I mean, like he said, we won everything there is to win. And if you decide to come here and try out for the team, good luck and we'll see you there.
So we grew up playing for Bayside. We both had youth national team experience between the two of us. You know, he was in IMG Academy. I had, you know, probably 30, 40 call-ups with youth national team and the national team camp. From there, you know, I was Rhode Island Premier Player of the Year. He eventually, you know, made the Revs at U14 and went on to be captain. Later on, went on to train with the first team in preseason until they got a new coach and decided they didn't like him anymore. But yeah, you know, it's been a hell of a ride. We played in Spain together in Madrid. We got promoted. Great time there. I was able to go back. He went on to the Revs too. We won the league. I was the top scorer.
You know. Talk for me.
And yeah, good time. Yeah, you know, we're just happy to be home. We're really excited about the new Rhode Island club coming to Pawtucket, you know, our hometown. Hopefully we get an opportunity to have a chance there.
So who's the better scorer? I mean, he's a striker, so I can give that one to him. But if you ask who's a better defender, he still won't give it to me because it's just his ego.
Oh, wow. Thanks. Appreciate that.
What's special about this club is the mix of old and young. You have guys like Alejandro, one of the team's more veteran players, and someone who is just excited to be here.
Man, I'm 35, man. I think it's just heart and determination, just nothing but pure grit. I mean, I try to keep active as much as I can, but I see myself slowing down a little every year, but every time I come out here, it's just my heart pounding, and I'm just saying to myself, don't let that young guy beat you, right? Don't let that young guy beat you. And I got a lot of pride, man, so I do my best to just stay in shape and use my heart to just give me a little bit more of an edge on these young guys. So, and I talk a lot of shit too, excuse my language, so, you know, it keeps me going. Honestly, I know this is gonna be a little personal, but bringing my kids to the game. I got a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old, and I want to be a part of the club, right? What Rigo's been doing has been fantastic, and I'm hoping one day my kid shoots up for the team. So I'm really looking forward to bringing my kids around, bringing my family around. I only got a few years left doing this, so pretty soon I'll be at their soccer game. So I think this year is just maybe one of my last years playing with these guys and just enjoying my time in the camaraderie. It really brings us together.
It's been a little chilly this winter in New England, but that hasn't stopped the Rogues from ramping up practice and getting ready for preparing for their season goals.
First couple weeks has been good, you know, getting all the kinks out, getting back in shape, just trying to lock in, build that team chemistry again.
I think we have a really good team overall with a bunch of good guys. I think that all are here for one mission, trying to win.
Good. We've had probably 25 plus per week. We've only had to cancel 1 week because of snow. And the guys are playing at a high velocity. They're getting after it. And the intensity is good, nice and early in the season before we even play our first game. And the mindset's getting right to bring home some trophies this season.
The Rogues have plenty of accolades in their trophy case, and the one they're hoping to reclaim this month is the Warner Fricker Cup.
So it's the Warner Fricker, right? It's a national tournament. It's essentially the amateur cup for the spring. And we've won it 2 years running for Massachusetts at the state level. And last year we actually lost to New Jersey in the regional semifinal in PKs. So we're hoping that we can go to the finals and make a run and hopefully win it and bring a title back to Rhode Island. Been getting after it since the first week of January, and we've had a lot of first team guys here and a lot of returns from last year. I kind of want to keep the team relatively the same as the team that made the run last year. I think we had a good thing going, and I think we can build upon that with the experience and go even further.
Obviously, you know, we got some cups coming up. You know, we're trying to get the guys out of hibernation, and it's been cold.
It's a good thing that we're training out here, you know.
Yeah, it's good to get the guys out.
Get the rust out, you know, people not playing during the winter, so
Yeah,
we'll see how the cup run goes this year.
we had a good run with Santa Cruz, UPSL, but you know, the boys at Prov, they always have a strong ego, and we're trying to keep winning. You know, we've seen the boys come out.
Winning is part of the culture here at Providence City, and the Rogues have plenty of memories of their winning times.
I'd say when we went up to Yonkers and beat those Lansdowne boys, that was a big win. Good run in that tournament. That's definitely my favorite part.
I think winning the FA1 Cup with those guys, with the Rogue team, I think it was a good group of guys. Again, it wasn't an all-star team, the top guys in the group, but it's a lot of guys who came to work every weekend and put a lot of effort into that. So I think that trophy was meant a lot.
I think 2 years ago we won the FA1 Cup against St. Michael's. It was a nice battle back and forth. I think we won 4-3, but you know, we've always had some good competition against those guys. But the other part, man, we won 3 years in a row, gaining promotion in the BSSL League, which was kind of special, you know, so we really enjoyed that time.
Winning is one thing, but building a soccer culture is more important for Providence City. And that culture is building rapidly in the state, especially with the new RIFC USL team that's coming in 2024.
I think we're in a really good place with the state of football right now. We got the Rhode Island FC team coming in with the USL. I think that'll bring a lot more fans to the city of Pawtucket especially, but also Providence. Thinking doing some sort of collaboration with these teams, I think it'll be a great fit, and hopefully it's a huge success and really kind of get Rhode Island soccer on the map.
Oh man, right, so I grew up inner city kid, right? We didn't have a club team here, right? We grew up playing for the Central Falls Youth Soccer Association. I think, right, it's developed a lot, right? I think more kids are playing it now more than ever. People are actually enjoying it, parents are enjoying it, and it's funny because, you know, I've known people who didn't like the sport about 10 years ago, and now they're talking to me about Manchester City, Man U, Tottenham. So I think it's developed a lot. I think people are enjoying it a little bit more. They're seeing it for what it's for. It's a beautiful sport, you know. So I see more kids playing it. My kids are playing it. You know, the youth it's really starting to grow. Every town has a club now, and that didn't happen around, you know, I'm 35 now. We didn't see that 20 years ago. 25 years ago when I was growing up, so I'm really enjoying it, the growth and the camaraderie it brings.
It's massive. Even playing here, it's like the diversity of the people that are here. There's obviously, like myself from Ireland, we got guys from literally everywhere around the world. It brings a great dimension to the football. A lot of different skills, a lot of different attributes. People bring different things to the game. So it's great playing in that kind of sense.
I think it's in probably the best position it's ever been in. I think with Rhode Island FC coming shortly, it's going to be an exciting team to watch. You know, again, there's a lot of young talent around here. A lot of special guys who, you may not have heard their name before or seen them. They might not be at a top-tier school, or maybe they didn't play at a top-tier school, and they'll be showcasing themselves on the big stage, playing USL, and it'll be a great opportunity to give this side of the country some recognition for the footballers that it makes. So it'll be fun to watch. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, it's I think it's growing day by day. Everybody wants to be part of the soccer industry, and just to see these kids be inspired by New England Revolution and teams like that, and now Rhode Island FC and Providence City becoming part of the culture as well. It's just good to see guys from this city and this small state just come together and play the sport we love.
So now that you've learned a little bit about the Rogues, here's what to expect from the club in the next couple weeks and the rest of this documentary series.
Next couple of weeks, tune in, come show love, come support, come out to the games, because we're coming out with fire, and we're ready to put on a show, and we're ready to showcase what we can do this year.
Again, I think all the fans that come out to the game are really diehard Rogues fans. Again, we really do appreciate the guys and girls that come out to the games. It means a lot, again, seeing those fans come to the game, especially the big time games when we play the Brocktons or these other kind of Revs U19 teams, like the teams that we play that kind of bring a lot to the table. It is fun to get a lot of fans out there. And again, we really do appreciate everyone coming out.
Come on, you Rogues!
Who is the hardest worker on the pitch?
Hardest worker.
Hardest worker on the pitch has got to be me, man. I got the motor, all the horsepower, all game, all day, every day.
If I had to pick a hardest work on the pitch, I would say it's got to be Emmy. In the middle of the field, he busts his butt up and down every game.
I have to probably say Wilder Arboleta, plays center midfield. The guy always just does too much, and he wants to be everywhere at all times, and he's just a big bull.
It depends who's healthy. If I'm gonna be honest, we have a lot of guys that work hard. Tyler works hard. Wilder, Papa, Emmy's a hard worker. He's a very hard worker. We're all hard workers at the end of the day. We're all humble. We come from street ball, club ball, whatever it may be, and obviously life happens, and some guys are more motivated off the field, on the field, depending on life.
See how he didn't say himself though. He's always chilling up top.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's the class clown on the team?
Apparently this guy, huh?
Yeah.
I think it's got to be me. I think the old guy kind of bringing some laughter to the groove, again, making sure everyone's not taking everything too serious. I've been doing this for a long time now. Again, not many guys here are kind of going to that MLS or the next level anymore, and I think it's, again, making sure everyone knows that this is still supposed to be fun, but again, make sure we work hard as well.
Class clown. We got a few. I'll give it to class clown. I'll give it to Emerson. He's always making us laugh. As angry as he gets, he still finds a way to make us laugh at the end of the day.
Class clown, I'd say Evan or Justin probably.
And who is one player you don't want to date your daughter?
It's Emerson. The guy's a wild guy. He likes to stay up till 4 a.m. and go crazy places.
If I had a daughter, is it bad to say Emmy again? Probably Emmy. Again, he was just in Miami, so God knows what he was doing.
One player I wouldn't let date my daughter has to be Tyler Freitas.
Definitely Emmy.
Definitely.
And I'd probably throw Evan Rosa out there,
Emmy for sure. Emmy's a good guy.
Emmy's a great guy, He just came back from Miami. Check out his Instagram.